TJ. Yay! Thank you. Warhammer 3 trailer. So we've got good news and bad news. On one hand, Warhammer trailer, amazing, good news. Bad news, delays. But not dismays. They've confirmed it will not be coming out until next year now.
You know what? That's all right.
Boo. But I'd rather it was late than shit.
Yeah, what is it like?
You know what? I could have waited a couple more months for a Kill Team book that wasn't riddled with typos.
Yeah, fuck me for sure. What's that good quote?
Oh,
a delayed game may one day be good, but a
rushed game will be shit
is
forever.
Fucking dog shit.
I mean, he did say that before the internet. Like, do you know what I mean? You can patch games.
Yeah, but think of like the bad press you kind of get. Like, you know, how many people are like Cyberpunk? One day probably is going to be a great game.
Yeah.
But it isn't at the moment.
Fallout 76 might be good one day. Maybe.
Like people keep saying about how, what's the game called? No
Man's Sky. Apparently that's the only game that started off shit and became good.
And like, man, imagine if it was like this when it came out.
Yeah.
Rip.
That's it. First impressions. Very important. So, there you go. But they've actually showed off some of the Cathay stuff, which we had no idea, because all we know is King Gojira, Catshit Demons, and Lord Sin Sin.
Lord Sin Sin. So they're Celestial Dragon Monks and the Dragon Emperor.
Yeah, those are literally it. You could write everything Warhammer has ever published about Cathay on like a post-it note. And so now it's all been fleshed out a bit more. Turns out all their royalty are dragon peoples, which is pretty weird.
Yeah,
I'm into it. It's different. It's not just Emperor, you know?
Yeah. I'm down.
So that's her. She turned into dragon when she feel like it.
Cool.
They live in the sky because they're dragons. They have giant terracotta man.
That's cool. I like that idea.
It's pretty cool. And you know they look very medieval Chinese with extra fantasy bits bolted on.
Yeah.
I guess what you'd expect.
I'm glad they've got both crossbow and like a gun, like a blunderbuss.
Blunderbuss is cool.
Wait, it's not called Sin Sin anymore.
No, they've literally confirmed that he's not called Lord Sin Sin.
Wait, where?
There's a bit here that says... hang on, let me... There we go. Or maybe that's how you pronounce that.
So Qianqi. So Lord Sin Sin is the... It was like Sin Sin's just like Tzeentch. But that could also be like the Nippon name.
Oh, that's true. The old worlders do confuse Nippon and Cathay a fair bit.
And Qianqi. Maybe we got that. But wow, so they're just getting rid of it.
One of the only confirmed bits of written lore about Cathay is wrong, apparently.
Wait a second. If they get rid of this, what are they going to do?
Not my catshit demons!
With the catshit demons.
We all knew that was a long shot.
Shit.
That'll be the DLC.
Wow.
But I like how closely Creative Assembly are working with Games Workshop on this. Like, apparently a lot of this lore and all these units, they actually wrote 8th edition Warhammer stats for.
Really?
So that you know, it would be easier for Creative Assembly to like gauge the power level would be in the game.
Oh, that's great, because then it'll definitely be balanced.
Of course, no one balances stats and points values quite like G-dubs.
You're right. No one makes a game and balances it quite like Games Workshop. That is one thing we can 100% agree on.
For sure.
Okay.
So there we go, problem solved. So it might mean they're in the game, you know, when Old World's finally released in 4 or 5 years' time. And then they actually get around to doing Cathay 4 or 5 years after that. They might be in it.
Yeah.
Which would be interesting. I might be dead by then, but we'll see.
We could all be dead by then.
Ooh, what a treat.
like I was chatting with a friend, and he was talking about there's rumbling scares of Yellowstone erupting. There's always rumbling scares of that.
I've been hearing about that for 20 years.
But like if that bad boy goes off,
Everyone die.
yeah, it's like we're going into the Matrix. Or the sun goes out, but there's no computers.
Shit. Well, I would take the Matrix over death. Like, can we just build the AI to look after us in
No,
our
it's like
pods?
you're in the world of the Matrix.
Oh, but with no machines to look after you.
Yeah.
Right.
So just everything's shit.
Well, can we just, deliver ourselves to the Bezos farm? Like, just repurpose the Amazon warehouses into incubation pods.
Ooh. Sure.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'd do that.
Just piss in bottles.
Exactly. They're working on it already. They're working on a way to recycle that back into the
Fuck me.
zero waste warehouses.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. Okay.
Oh, speaking of, did you see the Matrix trailer?
No.
What?
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Oh, shit.
I watched the teaser trailer and then was like,
Failed to get you excited.
yeah, the teaser trailer did not get me excited. And all I've really heard about it is everyone being like, "Where's Morpheus?" I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it is weird he's not in it, but I guess it'll be explained. There's another younger guy who looks like Morpheus. We shall see.
Yeah, like, I imagine I might watch it when it comes out.
You might watch it. Wow. Did you not, love the original one when it came out?
I loved the original one. Yes, I thought that was fucking amazing. 2 and 3.
Not so much.
Also, like, hearing I don't know, it feels like a cash grab. I'm expecting it to be like, fucking...
Like a Force Awakens.
Yeah.
The Force Awakens of the Matrix.
Yeah.
Probably will be. That's, unfortunately, very likely and not very exciting.
Yeah. So...
But maybe not. Maybe someone will do a sweet kick. Maybe they'll jump up in the air, do a flip,
What?
then kick someone in the face.
Technology hasn't come that far. How can you do a flip and a kick?
Okay, yeah. One with each leg.
Wow.
They've unlocked the ability to use 100% of their legs.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine what you could achieve, Tom, with 100% of your legs?
Wow. Yeah, I can't do that. That's insane. That's
Right.
madness.
That's why I've got a chair. Got to sit.
Exactly. That's why we sit down. So yeah.
But anyway, this trailer, you know how I didn't give a shit about Cathay before? Because I didn't know anything about it?
No, you said you hated it.
And now I'm
hate the
excited.
idea.
I actually want to play this faction and see what they're all about. This trailer has got me way more hyped for Warhammer 3 than the Kislev Khorne one. Because this one's got pink horrors and discs of Tzeentch.
Yeah.
And new stuff. There's I think we can watch the whole thing, but we can probably find a little clip it of where are the boys? Look at these guys.
There's balloons. There's your big boy.
Big Birdo. Any minute now, there's going to be oh look, Screamers. I like all the Tzeentch stuff.
So is that Kairos Fate Weaver?
It looks like him.
Because if he's got 2 heads, whereas the normal boy don't have 2 heads.
Yeah, but I think there are some other 2-headed greater demons. But they're probably going to put Kairos in because he's the only well, there's 2 named Lords of Change. But look at that, little horrors that look a lot like squigs actually.
Yeah, like when I was first watching, I was like, God, these look a bit more like squigs than they look like horrors. I kind of wish, instead of I wish they ran with their arms up.
Yeah.
Like that, old school horror style. But
I really like the discs of Tzeentch. You don't get much of a look at them, but you do see a little bit of a Chaos Warrior riding a disc like a fucking hoverboard.
discs of each, very
I'm
cool.
excited to
There's
see those
screamers
guys.
flying around as well, super good. Cathay balloons look great. Furies, I always quite like Furies.
Do you remember Kairos in 7th or 8th ed when he was just fucking insane? He was like a one-man army. He could delete half your army with magic.
Cost a lot of spells. Yeah, I'm in.
Me too.